What is allotrope? What is allotrope? What is allotrope, ma? What is allotrope? What's allotrope? One can say the answer. What is allotrope? What is allotrope, ma? Who can say the answer? It is a property by which of each an element has more than one form are called allotropes. So now what is allotropes? It is the property by virtue of which an element exists more than one form is called allotropes. So in our chapter, we are discussing about the carbon and its compounds. So carbon has three allotropes. So what are the three allotropes of carbon? You know what are they? What are they? You want the answers? All of the videos.
The graphite, diamond, fullerene.
Graphite, diamond, and the fullerene. So coming to now we are going to speak about the if an allotrope. If you speaking about allotrope, they're having some physical and chemical properties. So allotropes normally have different physical properties but same chemical properties. Okay. So when you burn the all the allotropes of carbon, we get only carbon dioxide gas. But depending upon but melting point, boiling point, conductive electricity will vary. So now we are going to see about the different types of allotropes of carbon, that is diamond, graphite, and the fullerene. Coming to diamonds, it is the hardest substance. It is the hardest substances. It is colorless, transparent substances. Colorless, transparent substances which exist, which has the extraordinary brilliance. Extraordinary brilliance because of the high refractive index. Because of the high refractive index. What is the meaning of that? Because they are very shiny in nature. They are very shiny in nature. Okay. It is quite heavy. It is very heavier. It is heavier than the any other carbon dioxide. Okay. It is heavier. And it is very, very hard. Diamond cannot conduct electricity. Why? Because there is no free electrons. If an element want to conduct electricity, there must be a presence of one free electron. At least one free electron will be there. But in diamond it is absent. So diamond cannot conduct electricity. But it has high melting points and high boiling points. High melting and the high boiling points. Coming to the structure of the diamond, each diamond is joined to four other carbons. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is go on form the tetrahedral shape. It is a giant molecule. It is a big molecule. And it forms a rigid three-dimensional structures. Okay. So each carbon atoms joined with the four other carbon atoms forms the tetrahedral shape. So because of the strong bonding, it has the high melting and boiling points. Okay. Now coming to graphite. So graphite, it is the second out of carbon. It is very soft. Comparing to the diamond, it is very soft. So in graphite, each carbon atom is joined to three other carbon atoms. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 like this. And it forms the hexagonal arrays. So there will be it is a gap. This one is a weak bond. This one is a weak bond. This weak bond is called as van der Waals weak bond. Okay. So graphite joins with the three other carbon atoms and forms the hexagonal array. It is arranged in shape of plates. So in between the plates or between the hexagonal arrays, there is a weak bond. So it will be easily breakable. So for example, take a graphite of pencil and graphite. So it cannot break in other places. Only where the places are weak, in that place only they will break. So because they are having the weak van der Waals force there. Okay, van der Waals force means it is the name of the scientist. Because of the scientist found this is van der Waals, so it is the name was given here. because of the weak van der Waals force. Okay, so graphite is very soft and it is slippery to touch, and it is slippery to touch. Okay, slippery to touch. Graphite can conduct electricity. Why? Because there is a presence of a free electrons. So only the non-metals that conduct electricity is graphite, and it is the electric form of a carbon. Okay, okay, wow. Electric form of the carbon. Next, coming to the fullerene. You know fullerene. What is fullerene? Fullerene is the latest invention of the atoms of carbon. It is joined with 60 carbon atoms, and it gives the shape of the football. It gives the shape of the football. What shape? Shape of the football. Okay. Yeah. So it is also like a geodisc shape given by Buckminster Fullerene. So it is called as the Buckminster Fullerene. The name was given by because of the Buckminster. It is given as name as Buckminster Fullerene. Now coming to diamond, we can make diamond artificially. We can make diamond artificially. The artificial diamond can be made by giving more pressure and more temperature to a carbon atom. Subjecting the carbon to the high pressure, high temperature, we can synthesize the artificial diamond. The difference between the artificial and natural diamond is what is diamond is small size. Artificial diamond is small size. Comparing to the natural one, the artificial diamond is small in size. So this is the difference between the artificial and the natural diamond. Okay. So these are the main three allotropic forms of the carbon. Here we are going to discuss about the properties of the diamond, comparing the properties of the diamond graphite and fullerene. So when you go saying about the property of the fullerene is neither soft or hard. It is in medium. Diamond is hard, graphite is soft, but fullerene is what? Fullerene is, this is diamond, this is graphite. Fullerene is formed by hexagonal and pentagonal formations. One hexagon is surrounded by the five pentagons. Like that, only see go on going like that, it forms a football structure. 60 carbon atoms are found there, and it is the purest form of the carbon because there is no extra free valences in the outermost surface of the fullerene. It is purest form of the carbon. Diamond is also purest form also. So the diamond is the hardest carbon atoms, and graphite is the soft one. Graphite is slippery to touch. So diamond does not contain electricity, but graphite contains electricity. Okay, any doubt in this? Any doubt in this, ma?
No.
No. Okay, so now we know about the how to synthesize the diamond. What is the difference between the natural diamond and the artificial diamond? What is the structure of diamond, structure of the graphite and fullerene, and we have to write the properties also. So from the given study material, you can read these questions now. Okay.
Yes, sir.